Tyler Perry, he has a show on BET called The Oval.
Okay, I haven't seen it, but I've
Heard of it,
heard of
right?
it. Hmm.
So one of the actors from that show had a lawsuit against
Yeah,
him for what
his name is like Derek.
Derek Dixon,
Yeah,
260 million.
He was an actor on the show.
Yeah, one of the main actors, I think. For $260 million for sexual assault
Ooh,
allegations,
ooh,
and then he released text messages of Tyler Perry flirting with him and shit.
yeah.
It ain't
Is there
too
any
shocking.
receipts or?
yeah, no, that.
What was he saying to him, Kerry? Read the text messages, brother.
Bruh sent a picture, right? So, let me see. He sent a picture to Derek, Tyler Perry. He said, Bruh said, nice picture. Yeah, the water does look calm.
Who's blue?
That's Derek, though.
Okay, and Tyler Perry is the gray.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
okay,
like-
okay.
Because this is Derek's text messages.
Yeah, he's like, nice picture. Like, we questioned. Then dude's like, great, amazing, awesome picture. He like, you didn't see that stud in that nice picture? Dude, man. Like
You
I
said you didn't see that stud?
Yeah. But I like,
Right, he's saying he's a stud.
Oh, okay,
Not
okay,
like a
okay.
stud.
Searching for a compliment.
yeah,
Gotcha.
he's like, dude. But like I
What
said,
a stud.
yeah, that's that. White boys be on that. Then I don't know this other messages, man. Hold on, who's Derek is blue?
Yeah.
Bro.
I can call you. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's other than that, to be honest, he was that one thread was wild when he was like, I'm about to get off or something. But anyway, I was just looking for the text.
Yeah, so he said something about treat myself right. What are you doing? Derek. Just talking to my sister.
Yeah.
And then Tyler Perry texts back, I roll. Fine. Good night. I'll go through the 600 people in my phone book and be annoyed that I don't want to talk to any of them.
Is that how Tyler Perry sounds?
That's how
Trying
that's
to,
how I'm assuming.
Derek said, trying to get off so I can go to sleep, LOL.
I understand. LOL.
Yeah, I know, that
LOL,
was-
apparently you're not the only one that's been drinking tonight.
I just started.
They didn't, LOL.
Okay.
First of all, is this Tyler Perry talking about Derek?
I mean, whatever.
Byron.
That was a Tyler Perry movie.
No, then he has some other text message. So something about, so it starts with right, and we just had a heaping dose of it, and now it's back to nothing. It's really weird. Tyler Perry texts back, I didn't have any contact. What are you talking about? I haven't been touched in months. And then he responded, oh, you mean touching? I thought you meant being around people. He responds back, Jacob. He said, I love that you only say that when I'm being stupid, LOL. I guess the Jacob's the dumbass version of me.
Is this really him, though? Because the internet is so... I don't like to believe stuff. Because people... I don't know.
There was another text story. He said, what's it going to take for you to have guiltless sex? Have y'all found that yet in therapy? And this one sounds like it's kind of... It might not be...
Yeah.
This could be something else.
Yeah,
from-
that's what I'm saying. Because I'm like, some of it sound like he talking about movie shit. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? But,
Yeah.
I mean, the other shit is like...
he denied all allegations, so... I mean, there's that part.
Because, I mean, at this point, like, niggas got to know. If you texting shit like that, bruh, that's... Niggas...
Tyler Perry at that.
Yeah, like, they going to use that as a shakedown somehow.
Especially somebody that's working for you. It's just
Yeah,
don't
exactly.
sound that smart.
Cause shit, 260 mil. I mean, he know you worth the bees, so...
I mean, like, bro, like we talked about, though, too. Like, not even just working for you. Like, I mean, that you definitely got to be careful with. But just anybody in the workplace, it's like, bro, you got to be careful.
Yeah.
Like, you better off not even taking that risk from me in the workplace, because
100%.
you just never know when somebody even if they start you digmatizing, they start acting crazy, like anything.
Now
you
you
feel me?
really
I don't
at
know.
they
I feel like
leisure.
it's so different because I don't really trust a lot of people at work. One, people like to worry about other people so much. It's like, oh, so-and-so's wearing shorts. And it just be little stuff. Like, there's a lot of people that just don't worry about their self.
Yeah.
So it's like, why would I jeopardize my, getting money?
Cause, bro, it's like
Yeah.
you, especially if you somebody in that power position, like you could lose it all. Just
Yeah.
Yeah, and like even if it's somebody coming on to you.
Nah, facts. Cause they
You feel me?
gonna say you was you know what I mean.
Yeah,
if
you
you
was-
entertain it, they gonna be like, well, they felt like they had to, cause
You in charge. Yeah, it can easily be flipped around on you. Yeah, I mean, I seen that happen at a job.
Honestly, like, I think, I hate when I see that happening, but if I was like, if there was like a CEO or somebody coming on to me, like, I would say something.
Say
Like,
something
I wouldn't, like, keep it quiet.
What do you mean?
Like, I would go to HR. Like, if they were, like, being sexual towards me or trying to touch me or rub me or fondle, whatever, if I was in his office, Now, the first time, maybe I won't say something. Like, I'd be like, what are you doing or something. I don't know. I just, like, I'm big on sticking up for myself. So I just.
But that's one of them things. It depends on.
And if I get fired, you know, I'm still going to feel like I did the right thing.
Nah, yeah, but that's one of the things where it depends on,
How much?
you know,
who
who it is and what if you're attracted to them or not.
Yeah, that's the always play.
You feel me?
Because
That's what it comes-
Like,
that's
I'm
what it
talking-
comes
when I
down
say
to with
like
anything.
CEO, corporate, I'm talking about old nasty white man, and he went in there and was
But
like, "Well, if you
everybody-
take your shirt off, I'm gonna be like, excuse me."
Yeah, but you see, everybody ain't all CEOs ain't.
What's brother?
Because think about it, bro. If a bad CEO, like, you know what I mean, did some shit, hey, I'm going. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the thing, though. That's
if she-
always been the thing with like
but if
teenage
she-
boys.
But
bro.
if she bust, yeah, like if I was young and an ugly ass teacher touched me,
It's
bro,
no wait,
bro,
wait. Hey. So
What if
if
she
the
got ass,
CEO,
though?
I'm telling you,
Dub, if the
that-
CEO is ugly, you still gonna act away?
Nah, but that's what I'm saying,
He
bro.
gonna get that bag regardless.
Nah, bro.
Yes, you is. You're
bro.
lying.
Nah, if she's bad,
And-
I ain't saying shit.
What?
If she bad, you gonna say something?
Nah,
If she ugly, you gonna say something?
no, I'm just not that type of person.
he not
bro.
Bro, nah, if you young,
You about to say, let me see what I can get out of this.
When I
No,
say
no,
I'm
I
gonna
just-
say something, I mean like, you know, when there's okay, y'all are putting
No, we hear you. You said you gonna
like
say
no,
something to HR.
I'm gonna say something to HR if it's an old nasty white man. Y'all are changing the narrative now, talking about if they're attractive and stuff
No,
like
but
that.
I'm saying,
That's-
as a dude, even if they not attractive, you might not say nothing.
No, I mean, you right.
You
might
might
not-
still be able to play your card, see where you could get.
You probably, you could, yeah.
I
Bro,
mean, but
if they
also, but
ugly-
me, even if I don't do that, I probably ain't gonna tell, cause I mean,
Nah.
it ain't putting me at no harm. Now, if they start where it starts like impacting where
Yeah.
they fucking with me at the job or something, all right, now it's gonna be different.
Y'all seen Boomerang?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that shit.
Who that happened to? Robin Givens? She was doing that to
Boomerang.
Eddie Murphy,
Boomerang,
right?
Yeah.
Robin
She
Givens.
was fucking with him.
To Eddie Murphy. Was
Because Eddie Murphy was sliding everything at work.
Yeah.
He was
He
I
was
just
that
don't
guy.
want nobody
Like
at
Nick
work
Golden
finding
Crown.
out. Like nobody at work needs to know.
Nah, yeah, because the problem.
You hear this nigga, bro?
What is that?
Nah.
Nah, because the problem with that is like,
No, that's not the same. My bad, bro.
Nah,
well, man, y'all niggas gotta explain. Nah, but yeah, it's different with men though. You know what I mean? But yeah, bro, if she ugly, I'm telling.
Sometimes it's not different with men. I've
You're
seen
not telling,
situations
bro.
where it's
That's
like
what
the
I'm-
man
bro,
feels
that's what I'm
uncomfortable and the lady's like, "Well, you're not gonna get to do this," and it's like they're using their power, you know, over the man. And
that's
sometimes it's
different.
like,
Yeah, because the thing is, like in that situation, y'all saying that, but think about it. That lady, bro, you know how workplace be.
or
They gonna go-
or they might be a bitch to everybody, and everybody's just like, "That bitch, like I hate that bitch," but you really just digging
Yeah.
her down.
Then she going to, or she might go around. She telling all the
That's
bad
why we need
coworkers.
you to go in
But
there, Carrie.
yeah, she might.
Handle
Yeah,
it.
you dicking her down
Yeah.
might just make it better
Everybody.
for everybody.
No, but then she starts putting the shit on you, like, "Well, you need to go tell. This is his last day. Go tell fucking Matthew goodbye."
And now you the boss.
now you're no, but now he's a
See
dick.
why you-
now
Nah.
everybody hates him.
No, nobody hates you.
Yeah,
man.
nah, bruh. But if she bad, listen, what you want me to do?
That's kind of
Hey, nigga, you outta here, bruh.
crazy though, Kier.
I mean, that's
What
not.
you
That's
mean?
life.
That's kind of crazy though.
It
Nah,
is,
nah.
ain't it?
Nah, but I'm saying, like, it's mutual attraction there. It's like, damn, all right. This the
Fire.
But just because she's
Situation.
unattractive, you gonna tell on her.
Yep.
Nah, okay, y'all right. Like, maybe
That's fucked up,
as a
Gary.
guy, you don't just run.
Gary, that's fucked up.
Nah, but she got boundaries is there. Like, don't make my life hell uncomfortable at work. I'm gonna tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna just run and tell on you. You're right.
But a lot of
But
times,
don't
I
make
mean,
this shit.
how often do y'all think that actually works out for the person that's under before they
It
get
don't. So
before
I
they
know
get
before I
get
tell on
fired?
you, I know I'm gonna lose my job. So let me just go ahead and
No.
have all my evidence ready now because you was trying to touch me. You was
Yeah.
doing hella shit in your office. You were making me uncomfortable. You're making provocative remarks to me. I got all this shit. So it's like I'm noting.
Do you really though?
No, what you mean?
You got all this shit. Like, do you really?
Like,
Bro.
yeah, before I go to HR, I'm going to make sure I have my receipts because at the end of the day, either I can lose my job or this can go under investigation and y'all going to have to pay
So
me.
is this having text message receipts? Like in this
yeah,
situation,
everything.
that
Text
Tyler
message
got?
receipts.
What if there's no text message receipts?
Then I'm not. Then there's nothing they could do.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. But a lot
That's why
of
I said I
times,
have everything.
that's what I'm saying. But a lot of times, this ain't gonna be somebody. Oh, they texting you type shit. They just
I
gonna
mean,
be they
nobody
get they
wants
getting
to- it's hard
they
to be
pulling
like-
you into the office.
Aunt did this to me today, and he said this, and it's like, okay, well,
What proof do you have of that?
exactly.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if you know, because going into it, you gonna know, like, yeah, this is gonna be a shakedown at the end.
Yeah.
So it's like, nah, you already start building your little case.
Exactly.
Cause bro, we see how this shit play out all the time when like niggas is getting caught up. It's like, yeah, the girl might have been like, oh, I know how this shit gonna go.
They been with it.
Yeah, but then they start moving around a certain way. Yeah, but yeah,
I don't like telling on people though, but I'm saying like if you make me feel uncomfortable,
That's what I'm saying.
and
That's
you're
when it
doing stuff that you shouldn't be to me, I'm telling.
But I mean, to what? So from a man's perspective, though, how bad does it have to be for a woman to be making you feel uncomfortable, though? Like I can understand from a woman's perspective because it's a different type of power dynamic. Now I get that she's a woman's your boss. There's a power dynamic, but it's still different, though.
If you're walking, this is like from a clip from Boomerang. If you're walking down the hall, right, and your boss says something to a group of girls, and you don't know what they say, and they start laughing, and you right there, you're gonna feel uncomfortable.
I mean,
and that's the thing. It gonna be little shit because it might be really some bad shit in there. I'm trying to holla at her ugly ass over there.
What the fuck?
the boss ain't,
Telling them I'm
I mean, the boss in that instance, she wasn't ugly though.
No. But I'm just saying that's what I'm using that as. You know what I mean?
He said, bro, you fucking shit
Yeah,
up
like
for me now.
damn. Now they like, man, that nigga he taking down. It's like, yo, shorty, you gotta go. Hey, y'all.
I mean, that don't always turn them off though.
Nah, that's true. But that's what I'm saying. It just depends how, bro. I gotta get something out of it. Besides that, if that's the case.
You getting a check, nigga.
Coworker T be so like, ugh,
I wouldn't even.
they
Yeah.
be fucking on each other. Ugh.
I seen two people walking in the leather bees, co-workers walking back in the leather bees. That was
And you
kissing
didn't
in the
know?
car and shit, I guess.
Oh, for real.
I'm like, that's
Ugh.
crazy.
I don't even know them. I'm like, ugh.
And I'm like, damn, they was kissing in the parking lot and going back into work together. Everybody talking about them.
I would not want to work with my significant other.
But anyway, I was about to segue to
Straw.
convo. Yeah.